Customer mistook me for staff. I rolled with it and sold him a laptop, by user impromptu hotelier. This happened last year. I was heading home from work, still in my office get-up like blue button-up, black slacks, dress shoes, the whole corporate misery package. Stopped by an electronics store with my brother since he needed some last-minute stuff for a trip. I'm minding my own business in the laptop aisle when this older gentleman, probably late 50s or early 60s, walks up to me. Without missing a beat, he starts firing off questions about laptops like I had a name tag on or something. I guess the business casual outfit gave off tech guy energy. Honestly, I was bored, and I love nerding out over tech, so I leaned in. Gave him the full Best Buy Geek Squad experience. Talked processors, SSDs, graphics cards, how his son could use it for work, casual gaming, Netflix marathons, or pretending to work while watching cat videos. I was on a roll. I even started using hand gestures like I was pitching a used car. I was out here acting like I was about to earn commission or something. After like 30 minutes of me basically hijacking the sales floor, the guy's like, "Awesome, I'll take it. Can you check me out at the counter?" Cue awkward pause. I go, "Sir, I don't actually work here. I'm just shopping." Man looked like I told him his dog was actually a cat. Straight up confused Pikachu face. He asked why I helped him for so long then, and I told him, because if you talk to the actual salespeople here, they might have upsold you on some overpriced paperweight. I just didn't want you to get scammed. He laughed, said thanks like 100 times, and even tried to buy my brother some earphones as a thank you. I was like, "That's sweet, but no worries, it's cool. Plus, I already spent enough of your time pretending to be an employee." Funniest part? Some actual employees walked by while I was in full salesman mode, and they didn't say a word. Probably thought I was their coworker they hadn't met yet or some new guy from a different shift. Anyway, 10/10ths experience. Hope his son loved the laptop. Maybe next time I'll start charging consultation fees. It was clear I didn't work there, but the lady insisted, "Buy user rollover." Yesterday, I was in Walgreens perusing the candy aisle, and this middle-aged woman came up to me and started badgering me about the sale prices. I calmly explained to her that I do not work here and it would be best for you to find an employee. Keep in mind that this Walgreens was completely empty. There were no employees present in the store. Not that I could find, at least. She continued to badger and harass me until she got a satisfactory answer to her liking. I must have said that I don't work here about 20 times. In the end, the nerve of some people to essentially harass someone to get their way is jarring and unsettling. It's unfortunate. Common sense is not something that most people subscribe to in our society. I didn't tell her I don't work here, by user NC654. Quite a few years ago I worked at Radio Shack and we wore dress pants with a white long-sleeve shirt. One day I left after my shift, about 3 p.m., and had to do some grocery shopping before going home. While walking through the aisle, a young girl came up to me asking where to find a couple things. Since I was also a chef at the time, I knew where even the most obscure items were located. She showed me her list and we walked around together getting everything she needed, including a couple oddball items she had no clue about. She was about to walk away and stared to study my shirt, then asked where my name badge was. Then immediately it dawned on her that I didn't work there. She was so impressed I took the time to help her that she gave me her number. Yes, I called her and we went out on a date, then many more after that. Fun twist, he doesn't work here but I do, by user Zombieerd124. Fun little twist on the "I don't work here." This happened about 10 minutes ago and had to share. I was in frozen food working the load that just came in. I have carts full product I'm actively stocking. Gentleman about 10 feet away looking at the ice cream, I had already asked if he needed help, is on the phone talking whomever about what ice cream they want. Kid, maybe late teens early 20s, comes around the corner and looks at me, looks at the guy by the ice cream, walks up to the guy and shoved his phone in his face. Preface, I am in full uniform, all black, store logos all over my shirt, hat, name badge. The guy was in tan pants, blue shirt and grey hat. As well as he was on the phone talking. Kid, phone in guy's face, help me find this. Guy, while still on the phone, I don't work here. He does, points at me. Kid's face drops and he gets real timid. Guy wasn't mean, but was very curt. Kid walks over to me. Shows me what he was looking for. I help him and he moves on. I'm still chuckling over why he thought the other guy worked there too. Funny being the one that does work there seeing a I don't work here moment. Old lady versus phone, by useroom_for_1_more. Just a funny short story featuring my mother. Let me know if I'm not supposed to post it here. Here goes. This story is about 30 plus years old, but still makes me chuckle. My mother got a phone call on the house phone, pre-mobile/cell phones, from an older sounding lady looking to make a doctor's appointment. She says sorry, wrong number, and lady apologizes. Couple moments later same woman phones again. Turns out she had just hit the redial button. Mum says no, have to actually manually dial number again. Lady apologizes again. A minute later same thing. After a time or two more, Mum just pretended she was the doctor's receptionist and takes the woman's details and gave woman appointment for a couple of days time. Then my mum phoned doctors herself, explained whole situation, receptionist had a good laugh, took woman's details and told Mum she'd sort something out. Just couldn't get the old woman to understand the difference between the redial last number button and needing to actually check number and dial right one.